Hello everyone and welcome to the J Experience. This is my match week 2 reactions on how the games went on the second weekend of the Premier League. The first match was played with Chelsea beating West Ham 5-1. Trashing West Ham 5-1. Was a good game for the neutrals, but not a good game for some of us. But Chelsea played really well. We actually thought that the Cole Palmer's injury would affect them, with people thinking that Chelsea have been over relying on Cole Palmer to produce the magic touch and produce the results for Chelsea, but they proved that's not the case, winning 5-1 to West Ham. Estevao replaced Cole Palmer. He had a good show, played really well, played part in one of the goals. It was a damaging result for West Ham, not a good show for the former Chelsea boss, Graham Potter, but they have to come back. They have to start winning. They have to start picking up points. Second match, Spurs beating City 2-0. I didn't expect Spurs to beat City 2-0. I thought it was going to be a City win, but Spurs now recording the most wins against any Pep Guardiola sides. And there's now a tendency of Spurs winning at City. I think they've won their last 4 matches at Etihad. It was a good show by Spurs, capping it up with 2 goals. It was a good show, played really well. The third match was Bournemouth winning 1-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves still not with a point or a goal this season, so they'll have to rectify that. They'll have to come back and try and start getting points. It was a 10-man Wolves with Totti getting a red card. Bournemouth capitalized, played well after a brilliant performance last time out at Anfield, winning 1-0. Now it leaves Wolves with 2 losses from 2. Brentford won 1-0 against Villa. I didn't actually expect Brentford to win this game. I thought Villa might be edging it out to a 2-0 win, which I predicted earlier last week. But Brentford just edged it out with a 1-0 win. Dango Ouattara debut goal managed to edge it out in the second half after Villa coming back and controlling the game second half, just lacking the goal scoring opportunities with no shots on target. They actually struggled but controlled the game. The other match was Burnley beating Sunderland 2-0. I predicted a 1-1 draw, but Burnley just proved that they are hard to beat against Sunderland at home. They had a really good record in the Championship last season, conceding 16 goals at home, which was very, very impressive. They managed to beat Sunderland 2-0, which means all promoted sides now have 3 points, which wasn't the case last season. It was until October when a promoted side got 3 points or got a win in the Premier League. So that was pretty impressive. Arsenal trashed Leeds 5-0. Good result for Arsenal, as the introduction was just to cap it off. And Gyökeres scoring his first goals in the Premier League. But it was a setback for Arsenal with Odegaard and Saka going out injured, and they play Liverpool next. So it's going to be a tough one for Arsenal. So let's see how it plays out. Crystal Palace played to a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. A good show for both teams. Still unbeaten. 2 games all unbeaten, so it was a good show for Palace. And just the start of life for Palace without Aziz. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Nottingham Forest actually replaced Palace in the Europa League, with Palace dropping out to the Europa Conference League. So it was a battle for European sides. You can say that. And another match was Everton playing their first match, the first ever match at the new stadium, the Hill-Dixon Stadium. What a beautiful stadium. What a loud crowd, as Everton fans usually are. So it was a 2-0 win against Brighton, with Grealish making his full debut with 2 assists. Iliman Ndiaye once again giving Everton fans a good show. He actually scored the last goal at Goodison Park and also scoring the first ever goal at the Hill-Dixon Stadium. So that was a good show for him. Well, good. What a player! Really good player. United frustrated by Fulham. As I said last week, Fulham really hard side to beat at home. Always competitive. After really good chances missed by United in the first half. Cunha had a couple of chances, missed a couple of chances. Bruno Fernandes just blew the penalty over the bar. Wasn't a good show from the captain. And Fulham just came back with Emil Smith-Rowe scoring with his first touch, barely a minute after he came on. Was a good show with Emil Smith-Rowe just coming less than a minute, scoring with his first touch. So another struggle for United, yet to get a win this season. Fulham also yet to get a win this season, but 2 points, United 1 point and 1 loss. They'll have to find their way back onto their feet and start getting points and winning games this season. The last match of the weekend was a dramatic one. We all expected, maybe not all of us expected, but I expected a dramatic match with Newcastle playing against Liverpool at home. 3-2 to Liverpool. Newcastle going down to 10 men with Anthony Gordon getting a red card. He also missed a couple of chances earlier, so he might regret missing his chances earlier, but that's how the match played out. Liverpool winning it with a last-minute goal from Rion Gumoha, the 16-year-old. He became the 4th youngest ever Premier League scorer, I believe. Yeah, what a show. Wow, what a talent. He's a good player. Doesn't make me happy as a United fan saying that, but I think you gotta appreciate what the young man is doing and the hard work that he's putting in. Newcastle actually came back from 2 goals down. They thought they deserved more, which they didn't get, so that's how it went. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe and share. I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.